Collaborative divorce, the idea behind the way collaborative divorce works is that we're going to get two attorneys, all the professionals in the room, and everybody has to sign a contract or sign an agreement that says that we're never going to court and we're going to work within the collaborative process. That differs from mediation in the sense that the way that we run our program with mediation is there's a mediator who's basically going to be in charge of your case. Now, in the event that we do need a professional, we can get a professional, but it's basically us working together. It's the two people working together to create the outcome that both of you can live with, as opposed to collaborative divorce, where it's still an adversarial system. It's just an adversarial system outside of the courthouse. Mediation is different from collaborative divorce because it's a mutual decision between the two parties and between the mediator, who's essentially taking over in a lot of respects. That decision is made. Do we really need somebody? Are we really going to get somebody else in there? Versus collaborative law, we have two people with two attorneys that are working in a collaborative environment. But if one person has a problem or has an issue, then they notify their lawyer notifies the other lawyer, that other lawyer notifies the other person, and then maybe they have to get a professional involved, or maybe everybody has to sit down and have a meeting. Collaborative divorce actually works out to be just as much, if not more money than in litigation. It actually is quite expensive by the time that you're done. So what we try to do with mediation is we basically put somebody in charge, and then we will direct them and determine together as a unit, just the three of us, the mediator and the two parties, whether or not it really makes sense. Do we really need all these people in? Versus you go right to the source. You go right to the mediator at the time when you need the mediator. You don't have to work through lawyers. It costs a lot less money. It's a lot quicker. It's a lot simpler. And it's more to the point. It's more direct. Nobody's beating around the bush, because we're really forced to confront the issues immediately and not through attorneys, one attorney to another attorney to the party. In mediation, you don't necessarily need a lawyer. We do recommend that you speak to a lawyer familiar in the area before you come into our program, because we do want an educated consumer. We want people to know what to expect, and we also want them to appreciate, quite frankly, the value of our services. So knowing that you can get right to it being done, understanding what the law will and will not provide for you is definitely a benefit before coming into mediation. But you don't absolutely need to have a lawyer. It's not a requirement. You can come right to mediation, to our program, and we will help you get through it and navigate your way through the process. By far, pre-litigation mediation is the best way to go. If you want the most economic outcome and the fastest outcome, you need to go to mediation. There is no doubt about it. And there's truly no downside to going into mediation, because you are going to get information, even if the case doesn't settle. And we pride ourselves actually on settling all of our cases. But even if your case doesn't settle, there's always something to be gained by going to mediation. You're absolutely cutting out so many expensive and grueling and time-consuming steps. You 100% want to go to mediation first before the pain of litigation. If you have any questions about mediation or the difference between mediation versus collaborative divorce, please feel free to take a look at all of our websites and all the video libraries that we have available on this topic, or go ahead and give us a call, schedule a consultation. You can do so through our site as well.